In the world of holistic practices, the ancient art of mudras, symbolic hand gestures used in Hinduism and Buddhism, has long been a vital component in the pursuit of enlightenment and well-being. But beyond the spiritual, there is a tangible connection between these gestures and the human brain's frontal lobe, a union that might unlock the door to what some call the mudra of success. A surprising number of high-profile personalities and celebrities are tapping into the age-old practice of hand mudras. From the meditation corners of Silicon Valley moguls to the backstage areas of Broadway stars, the subtle but powerful act of aligning fingers in intentional gestures is making waves. This is the world of mudras, a world that's as intricately connected to our neurological wiring as it is to the energetic fields that encompass and define us. Let's explore how the simple positioning of our hands could potentially activate the frontal lobe, the command center for our advanced cognitive abilities and emotional regulation. The frontal lobe is an indispensable part of the human brain, instrumental in managing complex processes like problem-solving, memory, language, judgment, and impulse control. It's also where our ability to project future consequences of current actions takes place. To put it succinctly, the frontal lobe is the CEO of the brain. Mudras are often described as yoga for the hands. They consist of various finger and hand positions believed to influence the energy flow in the body, subtly steering it towards certain areas, including the brain. Each gesture is a key to an internal aspect of our being, opening up chambers of the mind and soul. Practitioners claim that specific mudras can stimulate parts of the body, including the brain. While the scientific exploration of mudras is still in nascent stages, there's an acknowledgement in the neuroscientific community of the brain's plasticity and its ability to form new neural connections in response to experience, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. When we engage in focused, repetitive actions, such as a mudra, we could potentially be reinforcing certain neural pathways in the brain. It stands to reason that if these pathways are linked to the frontal lobe, then performing mudras might indeed influence its activation. The science of mudras. Tapping into the body's electrical system, our bodies are complex electrical systems, complete with their own dielectric and electric fields. Neurons communicate with electrical impulses, and the heart itself is a hub of bioelectrical activity, which can be profoundly influenced by our emotions and thoughts. The dielectric aspect of the body refers to how our tissues respond to electric fields, often insulating and directing the flow of energy. The electric field, meanwhile, is the force that drives the current through the nervous system, telling our heart to beat, our muscles to contract, and our brain to process information. Now, think of mudras as keys to these fields. When we position our hands and fingers in certain configurations, we may be influencing the electric and magnetic fields within and around us. Each mudra is thought to modulate this bioelectricity in subtle ways, much like how a dimmer switch controls the intensity of light in a room. The role of magnetic fields in mudras. Consider the Earth itself, with its magnetic field protecting us from solar winds and cosmic radiation. It's a tangible example of a magnetic field at work. Similarly, magnetic fields are generated by the electric currents flowing through our body. While we cannot see these fields, they are as real as the Earth's magnetosphere. When we practice mudras, we create loops and patterns with our fingers that may influence these personal magnetic fields. Just as the iron core of the Earth generates its protective cloak, the iron in our blood might play a role in how mudras impact us on an energetic level. The mudra of success. Among the numerous mudras, the Apana Vayu mudra is often hailed for its health benefits. It's said to influence the heart and the frontal lobe positively. The gesture is straightforward. Join the tips of the thumb, middle finger, and ring finger, while keeping the other fingers straight. Practitioners advocate that performing the Apana Vayu mudra regularly can improve heart health, reduce anxiety, and enhance concentration, all functions connected to the frontal lobe. It is sometimes referred to as the mudra of success, for its purported ability to instill calm and clarity, leading to more decisive and effective actions. Bridging ancient wisdom and modern science. The intricate web of connections between the practice of mudras and modern science is fascinating. While the ancients may not have had the terminology of electromagnetic fields, they understood the concepts of energy and flow within the body. In the modern lens, we might view mudras as a way to direct our body's natural electrical currents. This could explain why certain mudras are associated with specific benefits, such as the Apana Vayu mudra's connection to heart health by possibly influencing the electrical impulses of the heart. The power of hand. Mudras. How do they work? Hand mudras work under the premise that different areas of the hands are connected with areas in the body and the brain. By applying pressure to these points with the fingers, we stimulate specific brain areas, and thus we can potentially influence our health and consciousness. Examples of mudras and their purported benefits. One particularly powerful mudra is the Uttara Bodhi mudra, where both hands are held together with all fingers interlocked except the index fingers, which point upwards. This is believed to be the mudra of supreme enlightenment, often used to boost energy and inspiration and to encourage feelings of unity and upliftment. Whether these effects are placebo, psychological, or rooted in the control of our own electric and magnetic fields is a topic of ongoing exploration. However, the sense of well-being reported by many who practice mudras is enough to consider their potential seriously. The intersection of mudras, magnetic fields, and modern celebrity culture forms a compelling narrative. It speaks to a collective yearning for practices that transcend the mundane and offer a glimpse into a more profound and interconnected existence. As we continue to seek balance in our fast-paced world, the mudra of success, be it through activating the frontal lobe or aligning our inner electromagnetic fields, remains a testament to the timeless human pursuit of harmony and understanding. In today's high-stress environments, celebrities are constantly on the lookout for strategies to help them stay grounded, focused, and emotionally balanced. It's not uncommon to see figures in the entertainment industry, from A-list actors to world-renowned musicians, incorporating mindfulness and yoga into their routines. Within these practices, mudras have gained prominence for their simplicity and perceived effectiveness. Prominent figures such as Elon Musk, Andrew Tate, Vladimir Putin, Donald Trump, Cristiano Ronaldo have all been seen using the Uttara Bodhi mudra in public appearances. There are also several images of celebrities like Richard Gere, Hugh Jackman, Eminem, Brad Pitt, and Johnny Depp who have used the pose in photo shoots. Their endorsements and public display of such practices pique public interest and lend credence to the power of these ancient techniques. If you're intrigued by the possibility of harnessing the power of mudras to activate your frontal lobe, consider integrating them into your meditation or yoga practice. Start with a few minutes a day, focusing on the Apana Vayu mudra or another that resonates with you. Here's a look at 5 hand mudras that you might consider integrating into your practice to potentially unlock success in various facets of your life. 1. Gyan Mudra, mudra of knowledge. Connect the tip of the thumb and the index finger, allowing the other fingers to extend peacefully. Often associated with the expansion of knowledge and wisdom, this mudra is touted for enhancing concentration and memory. It is said to stimulate the brain and nervous system, making it a go-to gesture for students and lifelong learners alike. 2. Abhaya Mudra, mudra of fearlessness. Lift your right hand to shoulder height, with the palm facing outward and fingers pointing skyward, thumb gently resting alongside your index finger. This mudra is all about cultivating fearlessness and assurance. It's believed to help practitioners overcome daunting challenges with courage and offers a sense of protection and safety, which could translate to a more confident presence in both personal and professional spheres. 3. Varada Mudra, mudra of compassion. Extend your arm downward, palm facing forward, with fingers pointed toward the ground. Embodying generosity and compassion, this mudra is said to foster a giving spirit and openness. It's a reminder of the importance of kindness and may encourage a more empathetic approach to interactions with others, an invaluable trait for success in leadership and communal relationships. 4. Vajra Mudra, mudra of inner strength. Interlace your fingers with the index fingers extended and touching, while the rest of the fingers remain interlocked within each other. The Vajra Mudra is symbolic of unwavering inner strength and resolve. It's thought to amplify willpower and determination, promoting a sense of stability and endurance necessary to tackle life's myriad challenges. 5. Shunya Mudra, mudra of emptiness. Bend the middle finger so that it's held down by your thumb, which applies a gentle pressure. Associated with the ethereal element of space, this mudra aims to bring about calmness, clarity, and enhance communication. It's also linked with creativity and can be particularly beneficial for those seeking solace from the cacophony of everyday life to rejuvenate their creative spirit. Practicing these mudras regularly, especially in conjunction with mindful breathing and a calm, focused state, can potentially guide you toward a path of personal growth and success. As with any such practice, the experience is highly individual. Therefore, on this World Yoga Day, give yourself permission to explore these ancient hand gestures and find the ones that resonate most deeply with your personal journey towards success. While the practice of mudras is generally considered safe, it's important to approach them as a complement to other well-established health practices. They should not replace medical treatment or professional psychological help when needed. The correlation between mudras and the enhanced activity of the frontal lobe is a compelling area for future research. Although science has yet to fully confirm the efficacy of mudras for activating specific brain regions, the anecdotal evidence and the enduring presence of these practices in cultures worldwide suggest there may be more to explore. The mudra of success is not a magic bullet, but it could be a valuable tool in the quest for a balanced, successful life. Whether or not the key lies in our very hands, the practice of mudras can be a meaningful and enriching addition to one's personal wellness repertoire. After all, when it comes to the complex workings of the mind and body, sometimes the answers do lie within our grasp, quite literally.